Sony Xperia 10-4 Review. The Sony Xperia 10-4 may be appealing to some because of its reasonably priced features and decent performance. But it doesn't quite stand out among the competition. The Sony Xperia 1-4 is the budget model of the Xperia range for 2022 and is positioned alongside its flagship. Although there should be one in between, the Sony Xperia 5-4 has not yet been released at the time of writing. One of the highlights of the Xperia 10-4 is its exceptional battery life, lasting up to 2 days. However, it should be acknowledged that this smartphone does not offer wireless charging, and its charging speed is quite slow. As expected from Sony, the construction and display of this affordable phone are both top of the line. However, it mostly features plastic and its refresh rate is restricted to 60 Hz. The Sony Xperia 10-4 offers better value than many other similarly priced phones when it comes to camera quality. But inconsistent results and average low-light performance make it a not-so-ideal choice. Evaluating whether or not to buy the Sony Xperia 10-4 requires looking at its advantages and disadvantages. If you already own an Xperia handset, you may be familiar with its design and style, which could influence your decision. Price should also be taken into consideration when deciding on the right phone for you, as there are numerous cost-effective models in the same category or even less that offer great value. To ensure a wise purchase, it is important to research thoroughly. For more budget-friendly options, have a look at our list of the best cheap phones currently available. The Sony Xperia 10-4 is priced at $449. Though it's not officially available for purchase in Australia, you may find some variations on that or even special deals if you reside in an eligible market. The mobile phone went on sale in June 2022. Decide what you're looking for in a phone based on this handset's price in the lower mid-range, more affordable than others. For what you'll pay, it offers a good level of value. With its familiar, boxy shape and subtle rounded corners, the Sony Xperia 10-4 retains the same design as its predecessors. Notably the Sony Xperia 10-3 of 2021. Featuring a slim 8.3mm profile, lightweight 161 grams, and a 6-inch display, the Xperia 10-4 is one of the smallest Android phones on the market right now. We appreciate its matte plastic details around the sides and back, giving it a no-fuss look. Located on the right side of the phone are the volume controls and power buttons with a fingerprint sensor. The SIM card tray is situated on the left and can also hold a microSD XC card. At the top of the unit is a 3.5mm headphone jack, and at the bottom, you will find a USB-C port. Sony does not include any other components in the box, so it's necessary to bring your own charger and cable. Depending on where you're located, this phone comes in 4 colors: black, white, mint, and lavender. We tested the black version and were pleased with its neat, minimal look. It's also robust and comfortable to grip. With an IP65 rating, the phone is resistant to dust and water damage and can even be submerged up to 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes without incurring any harm. Nevertheless, it's best not to submerge it unnecessarily. Sony's long history of making screens for devices is evident in the Xperia 10-4's 6-inch OLED display. With 1080 by 2520 pixels, it's exceptionally bright and vivid. Additionally, its Corning Gorilla Glass Victus construction makes it highly scratch-resistant. The frame around the display isn't too thick, which is great. The only downside is that it has a 60 Hz refresh rate, compared to a 90 Hz or 120 Hz panel on some other models. That said, most of us were quite happy with the 60 Hz refresh rate just a few years ago. The screen looks good for streaming videos or going through social media feeds, and it's suitable for a mid-range phone. The size is on the smaller side, which may be preferred by some but might feel tight if you're used to bigger screens. We did not have any major issues with the screen overall.